Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thank you for joining us. We are excited in this month of August, the Women's Month, as we celebrate women for the entire month. How beautiful is that? It's so exciting. The weather is beautiful, the sun is bright. You can tell spring is here. So, as we welcome each and every one of you in our health talk tonight, I just want to quickly share with you about the company that you will be learning from, as I will also be welcoming and introducing our guests tonight. Um, I'm just going to be very short. Um, is my screen big enough? Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen. You can just enlarge it. Remember just to click on that cup there by your side.
I'm trying to click on the cup. Please tell me if it's big enough. It's big on my side.
Not yet. We still see the small slides on the sides.
An unbelievable company in the world, organic regenerative health solution by Norland Industrial Group. Norland is focusing on the 4 or 5 types of series: the cleansing, the regeneration, the energize, the supplement, and the daily care series. It is an international high-tech company that is available in 4 continents with over 400,000 distributors. And what is powerful about Norland, we say wisdom benefit everyone. The visionary behind the company, Mr. Zhou Kwan, I will not share much about him, but he is a chairman for Norland Industrial Group. And Norland has got partners, and there are research partners like the University of Boston in the US, Shanghai Medical University, Liaoning Medical Research Institute, as well as the Detox Laboratory and Healthway Laboratory. Also, Cleansing, Balancing, and Nourishing Laboratory. As you see there on the left-hand side is one of the biggest training college of Norland, which is seated on the 225 hectares in the Jilingchangbai mountain. And Norland also has got institutional partners. You can see them there on your left. And as the organization, they are world-class patented technology. They've got this wonderful technology in the Chinese medicine, in quantum technology, in cell technology, as well as the 3D technology. It is continuing to innovate as it is developing more series of products in these key focus areas.
Okay, so
Norland has got centers all over the world. The headquarters is in China, Beijing. It also has a global headquarters in in the USA. Production centers, you see them there on your right hand side, especially the industrial park, which is located in Beijing. There, all those tall buildings, as well as the education, training, and research and development production facility that is hosted by the Hebei Industrial Estate.
sorry, Coach Nama.
More centers.
Hello.
Noland has got a cosmetology hospital, which is based in the UK. It also has an international medical and health therapy headquarters in Beijing. Um, because of time, I don't want to sit a lot on the company. I really, really want to take this opportunity and introduce you to our speakers for tonight. Um, it's the first time. Are the slides moving now? Are you able to see my three speakers for tonight?
No.
Okay, I don't know what is happening. I think um, I don't know what is happening with the computer tonight.
Okay, there you go.
Everything is moving on my side, but it's not moving on your side.
No, no, no. We can see now.
You can see now.
Yes.
Is the screen big enough?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. Because we have for the very first time very powerful trio. I don't want to take too much of their time because it's for the first time we have the three of them in one room. I would like to welcome our guest speakers for tonight, Meg Gwen, Tobala Mtetwa, Lele, as well as adorable Tobala Mtetwa. And because we want you to learn about the golden triangle, I am definitely going to invite Lele, the product specialist, to come and tell us more about the different products that you can use, especially for the golden triangle. Melele, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready, my leader.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Please tell me if you can see the presentation as I put it up.
Yes, it is clear.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. I will then allow you to take us through this presentation and I will run it for you.
Thank you so much. Good evening, Nolanders. I am Lele Twabalamtetwa from Norland Industrial Group. I am honored to be here today as a guest speaker, not only for women's health, however, I am very passionate about empowering women with the knowledge, tools, and confidence to change their lives and well-beings. Now, we all know that it is Women's Month. Bayasho ngesiZulu ukuthi wathinta abafazi, wathinta imbokodo. Because as women, we have to encourage each other to make sure that we live longer and surely be healthy as we do that. Now, as I am here today with the health talk, I will be talking about the most precious thing that God has blessed us with, which is our golden triangle. Yes, you heard me, the golden triangle. So you may be asking yourself, what exactly is the golden triangle? Now, if we look at our reproductive system as women, we have our uterus, we have our ovaries, and our fallopian tubes. That is what we call the golden triangle, the place that births life and gives life to a meaning to life. So now I'm going to encourage you to engage as soon as we're done with this topic. Ask questions so that we all know that we are on the same page. Thank you so much for welcoming me into the space, and I'm looking forward to doing what I do best. So, before I start, I would like to just share that a woman's health is more than just her physical body. You know, it is her energy, her confidence, her dreams, and the ability to pour into others' lives as she loves. Yet, too often, women themselves put themselves last on the list. We find ourselves so deep into issues of our daily lives that we forget to put ourselves first. So, this is a reminder that your health is not just luxury, however, it is a necessity. It is the foundation upon which your family, your work, your community, and your future stands. So, as I start, I will be going with the first product. And knowing that it's Women's Month, we'll be focusing on the Golden Triangle, the issues that we face as women on a daily basis, which is cervical cancer, and all gynecological issues. Can you please move, my leader? So the product that we'll be dealing with, number one, is our anti-HPV gel. This is an anti-HPV gynecological gel application with three major innovations. Now, this is a breakthrough with perfect combination for regenerative science and traditional anti-HPV viruses. Now, a whole lot of you might be asking themselves, what is HPV? HPV simply stands for human papilloma virus, which is commonly known to infect the skin and also the mucosa membranes in the body. Now, when we talk about mucosa membranes, we talk about your mouth, your throat, and genital areas, also your anus. Now, as we know that HPV is one of the most widespread sexually transmitted infections, which is also known as a STI. Most sexually active people get at least one type of HPV in their lifetime and without knowing even. So, what are the symptoms? Sometimes you find that it's very rare for symptoms to show or manifest in females. In most cases, you find that the symptoms are genital warts, which are mostly visible symptoms that can appear as small bumps or flat bumps. Sometimes we see them manifest themselves as a cauliflower like growth in the genital area. Now, some people may also experience itching, burning, and a tenderness sensation down there in the genital area. Sometimes you find that abnormal cervical cells start to form, and then you end up having pelvic pain and painful sexual intercourse. Now, with Norland Industrial Group, they have introduced this breakthrough innovation that helps to prevent and treat HPV in all females. This is the highest standard of qualified medicine that helps without having any side effects. It is an application that you use for your genital area by applying the gel using an applicator. Now, you might think that this is hard. For those of you that know tampons, it's the same effect. You use it with an applicator, the gel goes straight through your golden triangle. By doing that, it eliminates all those cancerous or precancerous cells that might have formed within your gynecological areas. Now, it makes sure that it also restores the youthfulness of your vulva, making that place tight and being able to perform when it's that time of the month. Now, this application is very easy. Everyone can use it without having any problems. Now, when we talk about the golden triangle, we must understand that as women, we face a lot of issues when it comes to our gynecological areas. We end up having issues with blocked fallopian tubes. We have issues with cysts, fibroids. Most women suffer from infertility. Now, this will be a solution, making sure that it blocks all the HPV from forming and advancing in the future. Can you please move right along, my leader? Please let me know if I am going too fast so I can slow down a bit. You know, with consuming Nolan products, we always on a high. Hauna motho o kgathalang aja GI, hauna motho o kgathalang aja FDA peptide. As we wait for leader to move, we will then just elaborate on how this HPV spreads. Now, HPV spreads through skin to skin contact, primarily during sexual activity. Okay, Lizzie says, please slow down. I will definitely do that, my leader. It also spreads through sexual activity via your vaginal canal, anal, or oral sex. It's visible even with symptoms and also is transmitted. And then we will be moving along to the next product. Coach Norma, may you please move to the next slide? Thank you so much. Now, this is also a wonderful product that we have at Norland, which is our Working Nourishing Health Pad. This is a female pad that we use not when we are on our menstrual cycle. It is a panty liner with benefits, Chinese traditional benefits. Now, when we talk about the golden triangle, as I have explained, we talk about our fallopian tubes, our uterus, our vagina, and our ovaries. Now, with the Norland Nourishing Working Pad, it works in a magical way that you use it as a panty liner and then it goes through and penetrates through all your gynecological areas, making sure that it relieves discomfort. It helps to unblock blocked fallopian tubes. It helps with shrinkage of fibroids and cysts and also boosts fertility. This pad also works by boosting your endocrine system. Now, because it works with that, we know that when our ovaries or our gynecological areas are imperfect or not so clean, as we say, what it does is that it also affects our skin. Now, everything that happens in our gynecological area shows onto our skin as women. That is why you find that people that have issues with discharge and unpleasant odor and irregular cycles, you find that they have issues with their skin. They have acne, they've got pimples, they've got hyperpigmentation due to all the blockage that is happening there. Now, how does the blockage take place or how does it start? It starts with the traditional pads that we use on a monthly cycle when we are on our period as women. With all these traditional pads, we find that the first layer is made of plastic in most cases. The second layer, which is the middle layer of the pad, is made from recycled material. That is why every time when we're on our monthly cycle, all the dirt, all the bacteria are supposed to be excreted from our bodies and exit. However, because these traditional pads consist of a last layer, which is mainly made of plastic, knowing that plastic does not breathe, what happens is that all those germs and bacteria, they multiply because that place is warm. So now, because there is no ventilation down there, it goes back into our ovaries after multiplying and blocks our fallopian tubes. Hence, we find people that suffer with infertility. It's not a matter of it is not your time to conceive. However, it is what we put into our bodies that causes all these problems in the long run. So now, what are the benefits of this nourishing health pad? As I explained, it blocks all blocked fallopian tubes. It helps with ovarian cyst. It shrinks fibroids and it helps with fertility issues. It also works to balance your hormones as a woman. By doing that, it promotes clear and healthier skin, making sure that because all your hormones are now balanced, your skin will glow. It also aligns your spine and your waistline. Now, when we talk about your spine, you might be thinking, how will that benefit me medically? Spine alignment is very important because that is the transportation channel for oxygen to your brain. Hence, we find people that suffer from seizures and ama stroke because they do not have enough oxygen flowing to the brain. Now, by doing that also, it helps to eliminate irregular periods. So it balances your period as a whole. It also works by helping people um, that suffer from issues with blood, sahambi slungu. It also helps with people that have issues with their blood transportation. So by doing that, everything in your body is aligned and you do not have any issues whatsoever. Now, this is mostly beneficial for everybody that has reached menopause, meaning that if you are 16 and you've already started your cycle, this will help. Women that have already given birth, people that have reached menopause, this is mostly beneficial for you. Reason being, when we reach menopause as women, we start having hot flashes, we start having dry vaginal areas, and you find that intimacy becomes a problem because your hormones are not aligned. So I do recommend this product to everyone, as it will be a good thing to use on a daily basis. Can we please move to the following product, my leader? This will be the Immune Vital Plus capsules. Now, the Immune Vital Plus capsules is part of the Healthway series. When we talk about Healthway series in Norland, we're mainly talking about bottles that are black with the golden caps and gold writing on it. Now, it's a wide range of capsules that consists of propolis. We have the Vision Vital capsules. We have our Immune Vital for men. And then we also have this, what we call the Immune Plus capsules. Now, this is a product that helps to regulate your endocrine and your hormones. It delays menopause, it delays aging, and also improves your sleep quality, meaning that people that suffer from insomnia, they will get well when it comes to using these capsules. They will sleep like newborn babies. Now, when I talk about newborn babies, I'm not talking about the one that keeps you up the entire night crying, wanting to be fed and that diaper changed. No. A baby that is well fed and dry, you will sleep throughout the entire night. Now, these capsules also enhance the immune system to help prevent any diseases in the human body. By doing that, it promotes healthy organs and also supports your body's white blood cells by combating free radicals in the body. Now, as we know that our health is our greatest wealth, we should take these products and use them on a daily basis so that each and every woman becomes a living testimony, because we are in the health industry. So, in order for people to be able to hear and actually buy into what you are telling them about and invest, you need to be a living and walking testimony. So, by doing that, we change our lifestyle, we change our eating habits, which is very important, and we make sure that we regularly exercise on a daily basis. That will help your body to strengthen up, and so that we don't experience premature aging. Now, as we know that women's health is very important, I would like to just encourage everyone to take up these preventative healthcare solutions so that we can live longer and make sure that we practice what we preach on a daily basis. We have come to the end of our product presentation. But before I go, I would like to state that there is no company like Norland Industrial Group. Besides the health side of it, there is also the financial side of it. A company that balances both health and wealth, making sure that we are healthy, but also we are financially secure as well. It breaks all chains of poverty, making sure that you do not have any stress whatsoever. These days, people don't just suffer from chronic illnesses and diseases, but in most cases, it is caused by not having the currency to be able to afford the life that you need. So, thank you so much, Coach Norma and Leader Keke, for the platform and the opportunity. I am honored. And for anybody that has questions, we have a chat box down below. You can ask all questions and we will gladly answer them to the best of our abilities. Thank you so much.
Wow, wow, wow. That was powerful, Leader Lele. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed where I am right now, and but because of time, you are right. People can continue to write their questions, and Mekekezo will assist me with questions. Um, please help me welcome our next speaker, leader, adorable. Towabala Mtetwa, who will be taking us through the finance side of Noland. Are you ready, May Adorable?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy, happy, happy Women's Month. Hope everybody is enjoying the month of August as it's meant for women, women empowerment. Thank you so much, Leader Keketo. And thank you so much to Leader Lele as well for the pleasant product presentation of how to take care of ourselves and what to use. You know, that was very powerful. Thank you so much, Leader Lele. I won't be wasting any time. I'll be getting into the compensation plan, though I won't explain everything because for the past 2 weeks I've been doing the compensation plan, but I will just be highlighting a few things of just to explain how to partner up with Norland, why choose Norland, and what are the benefits that come with Norland as well. Thank you so much, and we can move to the first slide, which says why Norland. So why Norland? Next slide again, Leader Koketso. All right. So Norland, as you know, that it's network marketing, meaning it benefits both for health and wealth. We've got products that are tangible that we can use for personal use, and then at the same time, you can sign your own check and be your own boss and make your own money at whichever time that you feel like you want to work, and then you put in those extra hours and that extra effort for you to be earning exactly what we want to earn on a weekly basis. So why we choose Norland, it's because one-time lifetime international partnership, an opportunity to own shares with a multinational company, fast-moving daily consumables, curative or preventive health products, no compulsory monthly targets, weekly and monthly earnings, accumulation of points for cars, houses, weekly or monthly earnings, trips and rankings, no SSD, same status distributorship, no breakaway, cut off, etc. So that's why we should choose Norland. It's like no other company because, who partners up with an international company and you own your own shares in a multinational company? We've got products that are working wonders that speak for themselves. The minute you use the product for whatever that you're using it for, either for prevention or to cure something, the products work amazingly. There are no monthly targets for anybody. Your weekly, we earn weekly and we earn monthly. We accumulate points for promos for cars, for houses. We earn weekly, we earn monthly. We accumulate points for trips, for rankings as well. And your points don't break away. So that's what's also nice about it. They don't get flushed. They remain there. If you decide that you don't want to work, you want to take a break, it's up to you. But when you come back, your points remain as is. They don't fall away for any reason. So that's why you should partner up with Norland. Let's move to the next slide. So in Norland, we've got 8 powerful ways of earning. And I will explain how we earn in Norland. The next slide again. The 8 powerful ways. Thank you. So we've got retail profit. We've got repurchase bonus, fast startup bonus, free product voucher, group performance bonus, leadership bonus, maintenance bonus, and honorary and benefit bonus. So retail profit, obviously, it's where you buy the products and you sell them and receive profit. Repurchase bonus is when the company actually pays you for buying the product. The fast startup bonus, it's when you've introduced the first 2 or the first 4 people in the business and to partner up with Norland, like you have chosen the path of partnering up with Norland, and then you receive a fast startup bonus. Free product voucher, when you introduce people into the company, your people introduce new people, or you continue to introduce people into the company to partner up with Norland, then you receive free products in the company on a monthly basis. Group performance bonus, it's when your group, your downliners, everybody that you have introduced, your kids, your grandkids, your great-grandkids, as the upline, everyone who's down there, who's your downline, that's the group performance bonus that we earn through on a weekly basis. And then we've got the leadership bonus that is basically for the silver, gold, and the diamond statuses. They receive leadership bonus for their status in the company. And the maintenance bonus, when you maintain your account on a monthly basis, the company pays you a maintenance bonus. Honorary and benefit bonus, it's when there's promos like cars, international trips, rankings, bulk cash incentive, or whatever that we'll be receiving. That's the honorary and benefit bonus that we'll be getting from Norland. Can we move to the next slide? So if you want to partner up with Norland, there's 5 ways of partnering up with Norland. We've got the senior status, which is 3,850. And you add this information pack, or rather the starter pack, for 150 Rand, equivalent to 4,000 in total, with PVs not less than 128. Then we've got the bronze status, which is 7,700. When you add the starter pack for 150, it's equivalent to 7,850 with PVs that are not less than 256. Then we've got the silver status, which is 15,400 rands, with a starter pack of 150 as well when you add it on, with a total of 15,550 with PVs not less than 560. Then we've got the gold status, which is 30,800 rands, and the starter pack of 150. The total is 30,950 with PVs that are not less than 1,120. Then we've got the best package, which is the diamond status, which is 62,000 Rand. When you include the information pack or starter pack, is 62,150 with PVs not less than 2,240. So PVs are basically point value. We use point value in Norland. All the products that we have in the company come with points. When you choose any status, when I say PVs not less than 128, 256, 560, 1,120, or 2,240, it means that the products shouldn't be less than the points that you see there. Because you can say, all right, I would like to partner up with Norland with a senior status for now, just to see how comfortable I am to either upgrade myself to go to the next status, So the PVs that you will choose for yourself shouldn't be less than 128 PVs. So any PVs that you choose for yourself should rather be equivalent to 128 or just above 128. So you must always make sure to choose products with more points so that you don't fall off, because you can say, okay, I want to be a bronze or a silver member, but then the products that you're taking for yourself are not giving you the PVs that you need to actually gain that status or be in that status that you would love to be on. So you must always be careful. Point value, it's the PVs that we choose with every product that we choose for ourselves, with the amount of money that we choose to partner up with Norland with. Thank you. Next slide, please. So the repurchase bonus and resale profit. Say, for instance, a bottle of GI is 720 rands, which is $40. So when you purchase a bottle of GI, the company will give you back 20%, which is 144 rand. So you purchase that bottle of GI for 720 and you choose to resell it. You're adding 20% on top of the amount that you've taken out, and then you earn another 144. So in total, it means that you have gained 40% back into your pocket, which is 288 from just purchasing one bottle of a GI Vital capsules. So that's how the repurchase bonus and resale profit works. Can we move to the next slide? So we've got the fast startup bonus and product voucher. So say, for instance, you decide to partner up with Norland with $210, which is equivalent to 4,000 rands in South African rands. And you're a senior member with 140 PVs. You introduce your 4 children. On the first 2 children that you've introduced to partner up with Norland, on leg A, it's 140 PVs. And then on leg B is 130 PVs. And then the second, and then that's the first, that's your first children that you have, and then the second children that you will have 150 PVs and 130 PVs. Now the company will always choose the smallest PV that you have. So whatever that the company will calculate as to your earnings will be calculated with your first generation, and the smallest PVs from the first generation and the smallest PVs from the second generation. So this fast startup bonus is only equivalent to the first 4 people that you will actually introduce into the company to partner up with Norland. So say, for instance, you take the 130 PVs, you times it by 50%, it's equivalent to $65. You times it by 18, you get 1,170 rands worth of cash, and then you get free products that will be calculated with the amount, which is $210 times 25% times the 2 people that you have introduced. It's equivalent to $105. You times that by 18, it will give you 1,890. And that's the free product voucher that you will be getting for the first direct people that you have introduced into the company. And now you introduce the second people into the company, and then the company will still pay you the same amount, which is 1,170 worth of cash and dollars. And sorry, the free product, which is 1,890 rands. So in total, the company would have given you $130, which is 2,340, and a free product voucher, which is 3,780 rands, just by introducing the first 2 or the first 4 people into the company to partner up with Norland, just as you did. Next slide, please. Oh, yes. So now we've got the best package. Just to explain the difference between the senior and the diamond. I'm sorry, Leader Koketo, for that. Can you please go back to the diamond? Thank you so much. So now the diamond, which is the best package of $3,400, which is equivalent to 62,150 rands. Now, with a diamond package, you know its PV is not less than 2,240. So this example is sitting at 2,240 PVs. Now you have introduced the first 4 people into the company to partner up with Norland. And the company pays you obviously with one of the legs, which is 2,240 PVs times the 50% is equivalent to $1,120. You times that by 18, it will give you 20,160 rands worth of cash. Then the company will give you free products that are calculated by the amount that the first people have taken out in your first leg, which is $3,400 times 25% times the 2 people, it will give you $1,700. You times that by 18, and then it will give you 30,600 rands worth of free products. With the second level as well, it will do the same as well. 20,160 worth of cash, and then 30,600 rands worth of free products. In total, the company would have given you 40,320 rands worth of cash and 61,200 rands worth of free products. So you should never actually choose for people. Let people decide for themselves which package they would like to partner up with Norland with. Just because you partnered up with senior member and now you're thinking that, okay, now you have to only introduce people who have to partner up with the senior member. People, I mean, the pockets are not the same. Our pockets are not the same, so people might want to partner up with a higher amount than what you have actually invested in with Norland. So never choose for people, let people decide for themselves, but it's always good to go for the best package because it will give you more money and it will give you more free products. Thank you so much. Can we move to the next slide? So group performance bonus. So this is just explaining the different statuses with how much you'll be earning on a weekly basis with your downline. Downline is the people that you have introduced, the people that your people have introduced, the people that your people and their people have actually introduced into the company. It's infinite. It doesn't stop there, it doesn't end, because the more you grow your legs and you've got a group performance, you've got a downline tree under you that is wide and that is big, it's the more money you'll actually earn, and if those people are actually active, because not everybody is actually going to be active. Other people will be partnering up with Norland for personal use just because they just want to use the products. Other people will take it up as a business opportunity and take advantage of the business opportunity and actually introduce people and work with those people so that they can break the chains of poverty, earn weekly and monthly. So now the group performance bonus, senior member, it's 10%. The weekly potential can only go up to 27,000 rands, which means you can have 1 million people underneath you, but as long as your status is still senior, you can only earn up to 27,000 rand because the company will give you 10%. For the bronze, you'll be earning on a weekly basis 10.5% of your group performance bonus with a weekly potential of 54,000 rands. So it doesn't mean that now today I'm partnering up with Norland. I've introduced 6 people, they've introduced people. Now next week or next month, I'll be earning 54,000. No, it doesn't work like that. It builds up. It builds up with the activity that's happening in your team, in your downline. So your weekly potential will go up to 54,000 rand a week. You cannot earn more than that, but it doesn't just go up to 54,000 rand. You have to work it, because you might start at 2,000 rand a week. The following week, maybe it's 5,000, or even not a week, the following month, depending on the activity and how active you are and how active your team is. So it also depends on that. So on silver, it's 11%. Weekly potential, it's up to 108,000 rand. With the gold status, it's 12%, with a weekly potential of up to 216,000 rand. Diamond status is 13%, with a weekly potential of up to 432,000 rand. Choose Muscatel. So if you want to partner up with senior member, you can see all the money that you'll be losing instead of being a diamond member and earning the 13% with a weekly potential of 432,000, then to earn 27,000 for a senior member. So here you sign your own check, you choose which status you want to be at within the 60 days that the company will give you after partnering up with Norland. You can always upgrade yourself. You partner up, you get the products that are equivalent to whatever amount that you're taking out. Every week, if you've got orders from people, you go and you upgrade, you upgrade, you upgrade. When your 60 days is over, then the company will either take you to silver, to bronze, to silver, to gold, or to diamond. So that's how you start your way, and you go up to the level that you want to be at if you are not already there. Thank you so much. Next slide. Right. So this is an example of the group performance bonus with the senior member earning 10% on a weekly basis, or how to earn the 10%. So with the 20,000 PVs on your A leg and the 15,000 PVs on the B leg. So as I mentioned to you, that the company always pays you with what? With the smallest leg. So last week you earned, you accumulated 20,000 PVs, and then you accumulated 15,000 PVs on the other leg. That's times by, the PVs are times by 10%, and it's equivalent to 27,000. Now, this current week, the PVs are higher and higher. Hey, people are working, people are joining, people are partnering up with Norland. But now the problem is that because you are a senior member and you only have to earn a weekly potential of up to 27,000 rand. Now the 30,000 from leg A will be calculated minus 15,000 PVs times the 10%, and you will be earning 27,000. So it means that you have lost 15,000 PVs, which is a lot of money that you could have just earned as well because of the number of people who are working in your team. So, but because you are at senior, you stand to lose on the other PVs, and you can't earn more than the 27,000 rand. You will only earn up to 27,000 rand because you're a senior member. Can we move to the next slide? So now this is the leadership bonus from the silver level, which is the company with the first generation will give you an extra 8%. And as I explained, that there's 10%, there's 11%, 12%, 13, it's 10, 10.5, 11, 12, and 13 of the different statuses that side, which is the senior, the bronze, the silver, the gold, and the diamond. Now here on the leadership bonus, senior and bronze, they don't get the leadership bonus on a monthly basis. So this doesn't come weekly, it comes monthly, but it's only for silver, gold, and diamond statuses. So senior and bronze, they do not fit here. They do not get anything from the leadership bonus. So the company for the first generation, if you're a silver member, it will give you an extra 8% on top of the 11%. So in total, you would have received on a monthly, on that month of the last month of the week, you would have received the 11% from your weekly, plus the 8% for the leadership bonus. It's all equivalent to 19% extra. So now with the gold status, it's first generation, it's 8%. Second generation, the company gives you an extra 5%. That's 13% in total. With the 12% of the status that side of the weekly potential, it's 25% in total. With the diamond status, first generation is 8%. Second generation is 5%. Third generation is another 5%. It's equivalent to 18%. With the weekly potential of 13% that side, it's equivalent to 31% in total. And that's how the leadership bonus from silver to gold works. Thank you. Can we move to the next slide? Right. So here we are explaining the rankings. So the rankings have got nothing to do with silver, with senior, bronze, silver, gold, or diamond status. This is totally different. This is where we start seeing that your team is working very hard. You're working hard, you're putting in the work, you're doing presentations together with the people that you've introduced in the company. They are children, they are grandchildren, they are great-grandchildren. So your whole downline, the group performance. So when they are working and there's so much activity on a weekly and a monthly basis, PVs get accumulated. So once you and your team accumulate 16,000 PVs on A and B leg, you become a silver medalist. The company recognizes you as a silver medalist. Once you and your team put in more work and hard work, and you accumulate 40,000 PVs on both legs A and B, then you become a gold medalist. Once you accumulate 95,000 PVs on both of the legs as well, you become a silver diamond. Once you accumulate 340,000 PVs on both your legs, then you become a gold diamond. Once you accumulate 950,000 PVs on both the legs, you are recognized as you are awarded rather as a blue diamond. And once you accumulate 2.8 PVs on both your legs, you are recognized as a red diamond. While once you accumulate, or once you introduce, or once you actually have 2 red diamonds under you, and then the company will recognize you as a yellow diamond. And once you produce 2 yellow diamonds in the company will recognize you as a crown. And once you produce 3 yellow diamonds in the company will recognize you as a double crown. And you will be awarded for all the rankings: silver medal, gold medal, silver diamond, gold diamond, blue diamond, red diamond, yellow diamond, crown, and double crown. Is it possible? Yes, definitely it's possible. If you put in the effort, if you put in as much work, take this job, take the network marketing, take the business serious as an 8 to 5, push yourself, push your people, recruit every day, don't stop, go to social media, talk about Norland, eat Norland, sleep Norland, dream about Norland, wake up and think about Norland. I'm telling you, once you start going crazy about Norland, there is nothing that's going to stop you from recruiting people to be your downliners in this business, and to also teach them how to do the business so that they themselves can also start to rank. And once they start to rank, you will also start to rank if you're not sleeping and you're putting in the work and you're putting in the effort. Next slide, please. So this is a mere example of how the company will pay you for the first generation, the second generation, and the third generation. So if you're a silver member and you've accumulated 180,000 PVs for your first generation, the company will give you an extra 8%, which is 14,400 rand. If you're a gold member and the company will give you for the first generation that I just explained, and also the second generation, 180,000 rand, which is 5%, is equivalent to 9,000. So you'll be getting for both the first and the second generation, which is 14,400 plus the 5%, which is 9,000 rand, and that's equivalent to 23,400 rands. Now, if you're a diamond member, the company is giving you an extra 8% for your first generation, second generation 5%, and another 5% for your third generation, which is equivalent to 14,400 plus 9,000 plus another 9,000, and that's equals to 32,400 rands extra in your pocket besides your weekly bonus. So that's how the leadership bonus works. For the silver, the gold, and the diamond, for the first generation, the first and the second generation, and the first, the second, and the third generation. That's an extra income into your pocket. Thank you so much. Next slide, please. So maintenance is very important. Once you partner up with Norland, you have to maintain your account. You have to teach your children to maintain the account. You have to teach your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren to actually always maintain their account on a monthly basis, because that's another extra income into your pocket. So the company will give you with the first generation 8%, second generation 7%, third generation 6%, fourth generation 5%, fifth generation 4%, sixth generation 3%. And then it starts again from seventh generation 3%, eighth generation 4%, ninth generation 5%, 10th generation 6%, 11th generation 7%, 12th generation another 8%. So it doesn't actually go to zero, but it starts again at 7% at seventh generation, from 3% up to the 12th generation. So the company will actually pay you an extra maintenance bonus for up until the 12th generation. So that's actually very important to always do what? To always maintain your account and teach all your children in the business to maintain their accounts as well on a monthly basis. Thank you so much. Next slide. Next slide, please. Next slide. I will explain this next time, next week. Next slide. Next slide. So I think we have reached the end of the compensation plan, and that is how we partner up with Norland and we keep our accounts active, and that's how we become we buy the statuses, because there is no joining fee as you get products with the amount that you'll be partnering up with Norland. So join Norland or partner up with Norland, enjoy the benefits, work hard, have perseverance, and put in the extra effort, take the business seriously, and you will make it in Norland with all the benefits that come with it. Thank you so much.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much. Leadership Adorable. That was powerful, powerful, powerful. My good Lord. What a wonderful Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you can give us some more time, we have to end this Friday talk today with a bang. And now help me to welcome Madam Gwen Tobalam-Tetwa to give us a motivation. We will definitely close with your questions, ladies and gentlemen. You have been so kind. You have been wonderful tonight. Thank you so much. Meg Gwen, are you ready? Where are you, my leader? Meg Gwen, are you available here? Okay, maybe if you can raise your hand. Meg Gwen, Meg Gwen, Meg Gwen.
She
Are you
is here. She
able
has
to?
to unmute herself.
Can you please unmute yourself, my leader? Are you able to unmute yourself? Mekeketo, can you assist us to unmute Meg Gwen? I'm here looking for the opportunity to unmute here. Can you assist? Mekeketo?
Yes, I'm getting there.
Wanted a link
Yeah, I've asked
to raise the hand.
unmute you just there. On
Meg Gwen, can you check if you can unmute yourself?
oh, she's saying she's struggling to unmute. Oh,
Okay, maybe. Maybe if you can maybe
Sorry
unmute
about
everyone.
that. I will. She will use my laptop.
Okay. All right. Thank you
Can
so
you
much. Thank you
please
so much.
Good evening, my leaders.
Good evening. Good evening, my leader.
Good evening, good evening.
I'm so
Halala, 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 halala. I'm so excited to have this opportunity. On
We've lost you there, my leader.
Hello.
Please go ahead.
Yes, good evening, my billionaires. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm so excited to be part of this Zoom meeting. I just want to greet people from Botswana, Namibia, Zambia, South Africa, Lesotho, Eswatini, Zimbabwe. I can see them here. And I say thank you so much for Leader Keketso, Coach Noma, Leader Lele, and Madam Adorable for this beautiful platform. Thank you so much. I just want to advise people as a Blue Diamond member, a best presenter in South Africa, one of the best presenters in South Africa. I just want to encourage people to, especially the new members, to make sure that when they partnership with Norland, they must consider the 90 days challenge. The 90 days challenge is still working, and it's a good thing that you become persistent with it. So when you partnership, you start with your own presentation, and then your mentor will help you. You ask your mentor to help you to achieve whatever you want to achieve, because in Norland, there's so many things that you can achieve within 90 days. I qualified for my first car in 90 days with the 90 days challenge. So each and every person with that energy, they can go very, very, very far. So Norland is the best of the best opportunity. I've been in so many multi-level marketing companies. There are more than 20. And in all those multi-level marketing companies, I was a top leader, because when I say yes to the company, I'll put all my efforts to that particular company. So all those companies, it was so difficult, because you find that you are earning 5% and it goes to 7th level. So in Norland, it's infinite. As you've seen the compensation plan from Madam Adorable, she did a good job. So, and she was encouraging people to maintain with 24 minimum of 28 points, which is very, very important. So today I'm going to advise people, even the new members. So once you partnership with Norland, please do your own 28 points. And at the same time, upgrade if you didn't take the best package, which is the diamond package. Norland gives you only 60 days for you to upgrade to the best package. So we need to make money here. I don't want people to earn something like 27,000 per week, which you can earn 432,000 per week. It's doable. People are earning that kind of money in Africa. So you can start doing your presentation. You can also attend with your team to all these places that are making presentation. Presentation are all over, even here in South Africa. I know even in Botswana, they are busy. And what I like about Norland family, you can send your prospects anywhere where they are presentation. They're not going to ask you anything about that. They are going to support you. Your prospect will partner and will join under you. So Norland, it's a good big family. We are always happy. So for today, that's what I can say. I've achieved a lot. I've achieved a lot within this short period. In 8 years, I've achieved 7 cars. I qualify for a home, which is a beautiful home. People, they know it from the website. There's so many things. I've traveled. So you can do better than me. And especially people who've never done network marketing business before. So for this opportunity, just run with it and then work every day. Norland, it needs you to work every day. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I love you all, and I want to see you on top.
Wow, 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 wow. Where have you ever had two blue diamonds in one call? We are so blessed, Madam Adorable. We are so blessed, Madam Gwen. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the powerful, powerful evening. I just want to ask Melele if you could please respond to the questions. I'm sure you were able to take the questions. If not, Mekekezo can read out the questions. If you could please help with the questions.
Not a
Thank you
problem.
so much.
I am ready. So the first question comes from leader Sylvia stating, "Good evening, my leaders. I have a child who is challenged with severe pain when she starts and after her menstruation. How can I help her?" So in this case, we find that a lot of people suffer from severe period pains. And the main reason is because of traditional pads that we buy from our retail stores and supermarkets. So with Norland, what we can suggest is for her to use our Norland sanitary pads, which is our sanitary towels. We have the day pad and we also have the night pad. This pad is unique like no other. It's 100% cotton and organic material, which is made of 7 layers. It is breathable from the first layer to the last layer. It holds up to 100% of discharge on a daily basis. Now, what are the benefits of this sanitary towel? It's not just a pad, it's a health pad with benefits. It helps to ease menstrual cramps, period pains. It helps to regulate your hormones, making sure that you don't have an unpleasant odor when it is that time of the month. It keeps you fresh on a daily, and it makes sure that it gives you a negative iron because it consists of a strip, which is the an iron strip, which is also found in our Norland panty liners. This iron strip is the heart, the core, the engine of the sanitary pads. It is a negative ion, which is also like a vitamin on A. What it does is it removes 99.9% of bacteria in the human body, not just the gynecological area, but from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. It also works to eliminate and suppress inflammation, making sure that it helps to ease discomfort, period pain. And then also by doing that, it gives you energy and it boosts your metabolism and your immune system. So it is a pad with benefits. Apart from the pads, we would also like to suggest that she uses calcium, zinc, and iron capsules. Now, these capsules, they help to boost your iron levels. They make sure that they give you enough calcium in the body by boosting your calcium intake and your bones so that in the long run, you don't suffer from osteoporosis, which is the weakening of the bones. We know that as women, the more we go on our menstrual cycle on a monthly basis, we lose a lot of calcium. Same thing with breastfeeding. So now you find that the more we lose calcium, that is the main reason why we experience a premature aging. So it will boost the iron levels, boost calcium levels in the body, and also is zinc. I hope that that question is answered well, Leader Sylvia. And then the next question we have from Leader Nono. She says, "Good evening, leaders. What can we recommend for an HIV positive breastfeeding mother?" So when we talk about somebody that is HIV positive, we talk about somebody that has a very fragile immune system. Now, what we would recommend with Norland Industrial Group is our spirulina green capsules. These capsules, they help to rejuvenate the body. They help to support pregnancy and lactation phases, meaning that when she's breastfeeding, all the nutrients that she might be losing at that time, they will be supplemented back into her body. It also works to prevent infections in the body and strengthen the immune system. Now, this is irregardless if she has started with ARV, which is the out treatment, or not. By doing that, it will also help to fight the side effects from those chemicals that she is putting into her body. It will also help to maintain a healthy weight and also balance her hormones as a whole. Now, we know that if our immune system is not intact, it's easy for us to attract all these diseases and illnesses. So that is what we can recommend. With regards to EGI Vital Capsule and FDA, she cannot take that while she is breastfeeding, as it will cross through the breast milk. So this is the best supplement that we can recommend for somebody that is breastfeeding. I believe that is the last question that we have in the chat. Thank you so much. Before I go, I would just like to take the opportunity and announce that we do have presentations every Saturdays in the East Rand, specifically in number 4413 Luvuyo Street, Pumula, Pumula Primary School. That is number 4413 Luvuyo Street, Pumula Primary School. Thank you so much.
Wow, 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 wow. That was powerful, Leader Lele. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. Well answered. I'm sure the leaders are very, very excited. The presentation, yes, if you could go on to youtube.com/Etlhasima Health Wealth, you will be able to get all the previous recordings, including tonight's recording. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have been so kind for staying this long with us. I just want to say we appreciate each and every one of you. There you have it. Leader Lele has said it. Our golden triangle is so, 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 so important as women. And so, women, I believe you have been empowered tonight. If you've been empowered, I just want to see the love emojis. I just want to see the fire emojis as we call this a night to say to our blue diamond, thank you. Thank you so much for gracing us tonight. It's been a wonderful, exciting, energizing, promising, empowering a night that we have had. And I believe each and every one of us are ready to really, really, really make sure that we make this partnership with Norland work. Norland is a powerful company. I wish I could say it the way a leader adorable said, Shapa Norland, Shapa. Thank you so, so much. It's been a wonderful evening. It's been great hosting you. Thank you. Thank you. May you have a powerful, powerful weekend. You have heard those people who can be able to join the presentation at Pumula Primary. I think the address was shared there by Leader Lele. And if you're still able to, Leader Lele, maybe you can write the address on the message so that those who could not get it can still get it. Otherwise, from me and Mekeketso, thank you so, so much for joining us tonight. It's been a wonderful, wonderful evening having you. And to all our sisters, mothers, and friends and family who have taken the time to join us tonight. Thank you so, so much. I hope you have been empowered. And if you are a mother or a father, you have a girl child, definitely have been empowered on how to make her youthful years a bliss, because some of us, our youthful years have been very tough without Norland. So we are grateful and we say thank you, Lord, for Norland, and thank you for a powerful evening. From me, have a pleasant evening and a blessed weekend.
Good night, night, everyone.
Halala, Nolendi, halala.
Hala,
Hala,
hala.
hala, hala.
Shapa, Nolendi, shapa.
Shapa, Nolendi, shapa.
Shapa!
Wathinta
Thank you.
abafazi, wathinta imbokodo.
Yay.
Thank you, Mbogoto. Thank you. Thank you. It's been beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Norlanders. Thank you, leadership. Thank you.